I do is I surround myself with great training people and a great training team. So all these guys that are over here, yeah, they're all like zoned out after the workout over here. Nice one, Mr. Jerry. Never stop dreaming. Most of these guys are competing this weekend, so it's very light sparring. Everybody needs to stay healthy, but you don't want to just lay off for a week because your body adapts. Whatever you've been doing is going to maintain. When you stop the flow, everything slows down. So last week of fight camp, very good. Got to keep it super light.
Why is preparation so important?
Alright, so people ask all the time, why do you put yourself through so much? Like, you're only going to do 3 5-minute rounds or 5 5-minute rounds. And if you're not preparing harder for the fight than the actual fight, when that adrenaline kicks in, when all those other things, you know, your mental attitude kicks in, and all the unknown factors happen, you won't have enough in the gas tank. You won't have enough to succeed. So Abraham Lincoln has a really great quote. He said is that if he had 8 hours in a day to chop down a tree, he'd spend 6 of it sharpening a saw, right? And so what that means is everything is preparation to succeed. You don't want to just chop down at a tree and have a dull blade. You want to spend time sharpening, and that's why preparation is so important, is you're sharpening the blade. Whether that's you sharpening yourself for a business plan that you want to put into place, whether that's sharpening yourself to be a better communicator, or in my case, sharpening myself to be a better fighter. Preparation is the key to success.
Okay, and how are you yourself preparing?
Oh, I use a couple of different things. One thing I use is the O2 trainer. This has been phenomenal for increasing my diaphragm, my lungs. No, I'm not. It's currently sponsored, but boss, if you want me to have you as a sponsor, feel free to reach out via DM. I'd love to have you. Other thing I do is I surround myself with great training people and a great training team. So all these guys that are over here, yeah, they're all like zoned out after the workout over here. Nice one, Mr. Jerry. Of course, you gotta have a great coach, Mr. Seigler over here. Awesome, my dad. Great coach. If you don't have these things, and in particular for me, if I don't have those things, then my mindset's not right. The other thing is a lot of mindset awareness, like thinking about what I'm going to do, how I'm going to do it, what's ahead of me, what's the end game, and having fun. You know, I started this because it was fun, and this is fun. So the moment it's not fun in my head, I got to take a step back. So those are the things I'm doing to prepare.
No, the winner gets to choose what he wants to do. David won. Okay, you get to go first.
What are some mental components of preparation?
Mental components of preparation, you have to visualize what you're going to do, how you're going to do it. You know, I envision every match 1,000 times before I ever get inside the cage, inside the ring. I imagine and I envision what my hand is going to feel like when it connects, what my foot's going to feel like, how the takedown's going to feel, how the armbar is going to feel, even down to how sweaty the person's going to be and how my grip is going to be strong. So if you can't envision where you're going inside the cage, it's going to be very hard to envision success. And I was really inspired by Michael Phelps when he was interviewed, and Olympic gold medalist, and one of the things that he talked about is he actually envisioned and he felt what it felt like as his fingers were going through the water, and that helped him get there. And so I've taken that, I've incorporated that into my fights, and I've found a huge difference with connecting the psychology of what we're doing as athletes to the physical exertion of what we're doing as athletes.
Okay, and in the same realm, how are you dealing with stress of the prep?
It is stressful. If you think about all the things that you have to do, it's just kind of like opening a door to a room that's very messy, and you go, it's so messy, I'll never be able to do it. Instead of just picking one thing at a time or one section of the room, okay, I'm just gonna get this section clean. And that's kind of the mentality you have to have for fight camp. Okay, we're gonna work on this right now, and this is where we need to be. Definitely having benchmarks is a huge help for me, like knowing where I've gotta be and how I'm at. Like I'm meeting this benchmark. So if I meet this benchmark and I meet the next benchmark and I meet the next one, then I'm gonna be on track. Not having definable goals is horrible in life or in training.